We, Afenifere, cannot discriminate against a major tribe. The Igbos deserves the presidency. This is coming from Pa Adebanjo of the Afenifere, an elder statesman and Afenifere leader. Pa Adebanjo has alleged that the Afenifere social cultural group support for Mr. Peter Obi is based on the unity of Nigeria. He said in an interview with Arise Television TV News that the presidency should have been zoned to Southeast without argument or any argument. I'm missing word. He stated categorically that the Igbos have been, shortchanged from political positions over the last couple of years. He said, we have been complaining about failures of the previous administration and its woeful performances. But what we are majorly saying is that a significant section of the country has been shortchanged. If we are not subscribing to United Nations, we should be clear about it. But we cannot discriminate against a major tribe. The Igbos deserves the presidency. And that is why we supported Peter Obi, and it is based on the Constitution of Nigeria, which we should have followed without argument. We must adhere to the ideology that makes us one in Nigeria. Well, Afenifere has really said well, but being one in Nigeria is far-fetched, because I would say if to prefer solution, I would say justice for one should be justice for all. But if justice is not served, then how can it be for everyone? Because it's not even served for only one person, let alone 200 million people, because we do not love ourselves in the country. Now, according to Adebanjo, so he's supporting the Igbos, maybe directly or indirectly, but he knows what he's saying. Instead, TINUBU, on the other hand, is just watching, looking from afar, because the damage the previous administration have caused Nigeria, we can't quantify, and that is a slap on our face. And tribunal is even trying to judge the matter, because PDP presidential candidate, took the matter to court, saying that no one thing. You understand? But because we already know that the Nigeria we have is not from one tribunal, from one court to the other, appeal court, you go to customary court. I don't just know going from one court to another. Now, a tribunal judgment also, is on ground, which a tribunal hearing petitions challenging the result of the 2023 presidential election is presently underway in Abuja. On Monday of this week, the 5-judge election petition panel began hearing the petitions filed by Mr. Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar. So they are still filing cases. They just want, I don't know. But what I believe and what I am seeing and what I've been read so far, I believe Peter Obi is from the opposition party. Atiku also is from the opposition party. They are trying their way out to make sure TINUBU does not continue as the president, because he has been sworn in. Because they are saying it was a rigging, because they said they rigged the election. So there are so many counsels, lawyers, barristers, defense, so many lawyers to defend the situation as it is. So everybody is on the rampage. Everybody is on the run. There is fire on the mountain. Run. As far as Nigerian presidency is concerned, there is fire on the mountain. Well, a Nigerian lawyer and chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, it says Jesu Tega Onokbasa has declared that Mr. Peter Obi cannot prove that the election was rigged, as the tribunal continues to hear complaints by the opposition parties. Well, paying attention to so many proof and concerning TINUBU, it was alleged that he was into drug trafficking. That should be for a long time, since 1994, 95 and thereabout. It should be a long time. So they are looking for ways to pull TINUBU down. But Tinubu said a middle con, yeah, even for someone to become the president for one day, at least Emilio Cohen is next in line as he has attained that position. That is what it is. So I believe with God all things are possible. I don't know the narrative. I like Tinubu, I like Peter Obi, and I like Atiku. I like all of them. They are all Nigerians. But the best that I want for them to do is doing well. If any of them emerges as the president, they should do well. Doing good is doing good, so doing bad is doing bad. So that's what I believe. Now, if a very leader is saying we cannot discriminate against a major tribe, the Igbos deserves the presidency. Now, Yoruba is supporting Igbo is supporting Yoruba. Now, the typical Northern, they are left behind, they are reserved. And I don't think it's a good idea. I want Nigerians to come together and embrace one another, because it's been said that love your neighbor as though yourself, and that is what should combine all of us together. That is what should bind us together, because democracy, which they say is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people, as you can see, is by loving your neighbor as yourself. Loving your neighbor as though yourself is in a commandment. So if you think you just flew from wherever to land on the earth and start living life, I believe such person may not understand why he or she is living life. Nobody fell from heaven. We were all created by God and given birth to us from where everybody came from. And I believe that the one love they're talking about is just one of the 10 commandments of God. But notwithstanding, Afenifere can support Peter Obi. That means Nigeria is going to be great someday. According to the headline, which says that we cannot discriminate against a major tribe, the Igbos deserve Adebanjo has come out to say that the Afenifere social cultural group supports Peter Obi, and they support him based on the unity of Nigeria. Yes, he said in an interview with Arise TV News that the presidency should have been zoned to the southeast without any argument. He stated categorically that the Igbos have been shortchanged from political positions, over the last couple of years. Wow, over the last couple of years, the Igbos have been shortchanged. But on the other hand, the Igbos, they need the presidency, but most of them believe that if the presidency does not get to them, then since they are into industrial economy, so they believe in growth, chain growth, recycling. So I believe that when it comes to industrial economy, the Igbos are the number one in Nigeria, and they are playing mark, they are making mark, and they are also adding to the value of the nation. Well, if you want to share any comments, you can go to the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also don't forget to click on the notification icon, which is the bell icon, so that you can get more notification. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.